So again, thanks, Dan, for sharing your honest, feeling. Hey, I'm in a dilemma, man. I don't know what to do. I mean, it's a lot. And that's a good feeling so that you can place yourself in the mindset of the participant. And at the same time, think about what Dan said and how some of you may feel, and realize that you are the person trying to help the seminar attendees get beyond that feeling. So some of you may be feeling like, man, I don't want to sell. I feel slimy. I don't want to, offer this. And I just want to be a trainer. I just want to be a trainer. Why do I have to sell? Why is that part of the job? We should just make more money like on our daily fee. Then I don't have to worry about selling this crap. I don't want to sell. I don't want to sell. So,
again, in my head.
And yeah, right. I mean, I was there, right? But think about it. Even if, let's just say, immediately, your seminar company say, hey, you know what? From now on, we're paying everybody, $2,000 a day instead of your normal speaker fee. We just increased it all. Do you realize that still will not change how the seminar participant feels? The fact that you just made more money does not change the fact that some folks like Dan are feeling like, man, this is too overwhelming, man. All this OSHA, all this communication stuff, all these different principles, it's just too much. So the fact that you just made more money from the seminar company does not alleviate the feeling that that person has in the seminar room. So the products still need to be offered. So you're not just trying to sell for the sake of making money. You are trying to make an impact. You're trying to make an impact on that person. You're saying, look, yes, of course I get commission on this stuff, but it ain't about that, right? It's about you. It's about your life. You're the one that said that you want to be the best HR director that there could be. You're the one that said that you don't want to lose your job. You're the one that said that you want to master Microsoft Office. You're the one that said that you want to do X, Y, and Z. Well, here's the way to do so. And now you could either walk away and keep doing what you've been doing and keep getting what you've been getting, or you could be smart and make the investment so that it does not have to haunt you anymore. You can truly get beyond this and be the best X, Y, and Z person that you want to be. It's all contained in this package. It's all contained in this book. It's all contained in this DVD. It's all contained in this coaching program. It's all contained in this webinar. It's all contained in this podcast. The product doesn't matter. Whatever that particular resource you choose to offer doesn't matter. The construct is the same. You can do this or you can do that. This is the smart option. This is the option that you could keep doing. If you're happy with what you're getting, cool, keep doing that. I suggest you're probably not, which is why you're here in this course today. So it's up to you to step up or not. Right? So you got to just kind of make it real plain for people. Look, here is the pathway. Here's the next step. Take advantage of this or not, it's up to you. You have to live with whichever decision you choose. It's the same with coaching. Many of you signed up, you say, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I want to be great. I want to make it easy. Jamie, help me. Others of you are going to say, I just want to keep trying to figure this out on my own. I know it's hard. I know it's overwhelming. I know I haven't gotten it for the last 10 years. But somehow, some way, over the next 10, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do it on my own. I'm going to use some willpower. I'm going to just review my notes, and I'm just going to do it. Good luck with that. It's too much, as you see. It's too much. But you have to decide. What do you want to do? You want the easy way, the hard way? Either way is fine, because you have to live with whatever that result produces. I'm just saying, here's a better option. I've cracked the code. I've been through it. I've been through the pain. I've had runs taken. I've been homeless. I've been through all that stuff. You don't have to do that anymore. The decision's up to you. The other thing to consider, and this is big as it relates from a sales perspective, okay? Whatever excuse you give for not doing something is usually the same excuse you'll get from your participants. Whatever excuse you give, when you're presented with an opportunity, and I'm not talking about just my coaching program, I'm talking about anything. When you're presented with an opportunity, what is your knee-jerk reaction? What do you say? If you're someone that says, I got to think about it, I got to meditate, consult the stars, I got to pray on it, I got to do this, I got to do that, what do you say? I guarantee you that's the same thing your seminar participants say to you. And then whatever excuse you give, that's the same excuse that you're willing to accept because you can relate to the person. Oh, yeah, you got to think about it. I know. because I got to think about things too. Oh, you got a budget for it? Yeah, no, I don't make any decisions before I make a budget either. So, okay, yeah, come back to the next seminar. Maybe you'll have your budget together then. Okay, yeah, that's fine. See, when you stop giving excuses, you won't get them because you become a stand for it. Just like Pat had asked me yesterday about the lunchtime thing. You know, what do you say when somebody challenges you? They really challenge me because I'm so convinced, I'm so solid in my belief on that thing that lunch is a non-issue. It's not even, you know. Now, if I felt like, yeah, one is a little long, I probably should break a little bit earlier. You know, people get hungry around 11:30. Some people go break around noon. And I feel that way, then as soon as the first person says, man, lunch is a little long, we should do it earlier. Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah. Okay, I'm going to change it tomorrow. From now on, it's going to be 12. Because I wasn't solid in that belief, so now I'm easily swayed. I used to always say when someone presented me with something, I got to think about it. That was my excuse. I got to think about it. I'm an engineer, right? You know, as an engineer, you don't do anything quickly. Not an electrical engineer. I can't just grab this wire and that wire, throw it together, see what happens. No, we might blow up the building. I got to really think about it and see, okay, how does this tie into that? What's the schematic? How does it work together? How's the energy flowing? Where's the voltage? I mean, I got to really think before I make an attempt to put some two wires together or something like that. I got to think about it. So all my life, I've been very strategic and kind of thinking about things, and don't be too hasty. You might make a decision you might regret. You might blow up the building. You know, you got to think about everything. Always think about everything. And so I would always get in my seminar rooms. I got to think about that package, man. I can't do that right now. I got to think about it. And I never knew how to deal with it because inside I'm saying, yeah, that's smart to think about it because I got to think about things too. Now, I don't buy things the first time I hear about it either. So I would always get that excuse, and I didn't know how to deal with it. It wasn't until I heard one of my coaches say the same thing I'm telling you, Jamie, if you're always getting a particular excuse, I guarantee you that's the one that you give. When I heard that, I was like, no, that's not true. Then I thought about it, I'm like, you're right. I'm always saying I got to think about it. That's my excuse, and that's what I always got. So he said, here's how you break through it. The way you break through that thing is you do the opposite of what you normally do in a situation. So if you have to think about something, make a spontaneous decision. The next time you're offered with something, just buy it. Don't even think about it, just buy it. And you're doing it for two reasons. Yes, you're going to get whatever was promised in that particular package or resource or whatever, but what you're also doing is you're retraining your subconscious mind to say that it's okay to take decisions, make decisions when it seems like it can be beneficial without having to go through a 2-day, 3-day, 4-month, 2-year process. And then what you're doing is you're now changing what you attract. You will attract what you are. So because you start making investments, then other people are going to start making investments quickly with you because you're already putting that energy out. We talked about energy. It's about the energy. What are you putting out there? So now you get a chance to put out some different energy, and you'll get different energy in return. So whatever the excuses that you have, do the opposite of that. And I guarantee it's going to change what shows up in your seminar room. Your seminar room is a reflection of who you are. It's deep. Any other ahas? Say more about that. What does that mean to you? What are you getting?
That last statement, your seminar room is a reflection of who you are. That puts us on our toes. That makes us stay grounded in doing the work we must personally do or professionally do. So that way we can be more of a positive influence for them. So your seminar room is a reflection of who you are. Wow, we got work.
Amen.